Sometimes, the most powerful thing you could do is stop explaining yourself and start working on yourself. You do not need to tell everyone what you are planning. You do not need everyone to understand your dreams. And you certainly do not need to prove your worth to people who have already decided not to see it. There comes a moment in life when you realize that your energy is precious. Every argument, every unnecessary explanation, every attempt to impress someone takes a little piece of that energy away from you. So stop giving your best energy to distractions. Turn your attention inward. Focus on your growth, your peace, your goals, and the person you are becoming. Silence does not mean weakness. Sometimes silence is the language of confidence. When you become comfortable with yourself, you no longer feel the need to announce every move you make. You can work quietly while others are talking. You can improve quietly while others are judging. You can struggle quietly while others think you have everything figured out. Not everyone needs access to your plans, your problems, or your next move. Protect your vision until it becomes your reality. Let people wonder what you are doing while you are busy becoming someone you once dreamed of becoming. There will always be people who criticize you. Some will tell you that your dream is too big. Some will remind you of your past mistakes. Some will laugh when you try something new. And sometimes, the people you expected to support you may be the very people who doubt you the most. Do not waste your life trying to convince them. You are not here to win every argument. You are here to build a life that makes you proud. Let your progress answer the questions. Let your consistency answer the criticism. Let your results speak when your words no longer need to. The truth is, focusing on yourself can feel lonely. When you stop chasing attention, some people will disappear. When you stop saying yes to everything, some people will become disappointed. When you start setting boundaries, people who benefited from your lack of boundaries may call you selfish. But remember this, choosing yourself is not selfish when you have spent years forgetting yourself. You are allowed to protect your peace. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to walk away from conversations that destroy your confidence and environments that constantly make you feel small. Do not compare your journey to someone else's highlight reel. You may look at someone and think they are ahead of you, but you do not know what they sacrificed to get there. You do not know their struggles, their failures, their sleepless nights, or the battles they fought behind closed doors. Your journey has its own timing. Your responsibility is not to become someone else. Your responsibility is to become the strongest, wisest, and most authentic version of yourself. Move at your own pace, but never stop moving. And if you are currently going through a difficult season, remember that your situation is not your identity. A bad chapter does not mean it is a bad story. You may be struggling today, but that does not mean you will struggle forever. You may have failed, but failure does not make you a failure. You may have lost something important, but losing something does not mean you have lost your future. Sometimes life removes people, opportunities, and situations because it is making room for something better. Trust the process, even when you cannot see the destination. So today, make a decision. Stop chasing people who do not value you. Stop explaining yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Stop looking for approval from people who cannot see your potential. Put your phone down. Turn off the noise. Take a deep breath. Look at your life honestly and ask yourself, what can I improve? Then start there. One habit, one goal, one decision, one day at a time. Work on your mind. Work on your character. Work on your health. Work on your skills. Work on your confidence. Work on your relationship with yourself. Read when nobody is watching. Learn when nobody is applauding. Exercise when nobody is encouraging you. Keep going when nobody is cheering. Because the strongest version of you will not be created during the moments when everyone is watching. It will be created during the quiet moments when you choose discipline over comfort. One day, the same people who questioned you may notice the difference. They may ask what happened. They may wonder how you changed. But by then, you will understand something important. You were never building yourself to impress them. You were building yourself because you finally realized that your life deserved your full attention. So stay quiet when silence protects your peace. Stay focused when distractions try to pull you away. Stay humble when success begins to arrive. And keep moving even when the road feels lonely. You do not need to announce your comeback. You do not need to prove that you are changing. Just change. You do not need to tell everyone that you are becoming stronger. Become stronger. Your life can change when you stop asking, what do they think about me? And start asking, who do I want to become? That question can change everything. Because when you focus on becoming better instead of being noticed, your priorities change. Your mind becomes calmer. Your confidence becomes deeper. Your circle becomes smaller, but more meaningful. And your future becomes more important than your past. Remember, not every battle deserves your response. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every person deserves access to your energy. Sometimes the greatest response is silence. Sometimes the greatest revenge is growth. And sometimes the greatest victory is simply waking up one day and realizing that the things that once controlled your emotions no longer control you. So focus on yourself. Protect your peace. Build in silence. Learn in silence. Grow in silence. And when the time is right, let your life speak for you. Because you don't need to make noise when your transformation is impossible to ignore. Your journey is yours. Your future is yours. Your time is coming. Keep going, keep growing, and never forget, the person you become in silence may become the person you are proudest to meet in the light.